No one has told you this yet, but those common compliments you've been using, they're dead. If you really want to make her think about you long after you've said goodbye, you need to step up your game. Imagine being the person she can't stop thinking about because of one simple yet powerful compliment. Ready to discover 5 uncommon compliments that will leave her intrigued, flattered, and wanting more? Let's dive in and completely transform the way you connect with her. We've all been there. You toss out a compliment, hoping it'll make an impact, but instead it just fizzles out like smoke disappearing into thin air. It's frustrating, right? But what if I told you there's a different approach? One that makes your words stick and leaves a lasting impression. Today, we're flipping the script on compliments. Forget the cliches, forget the overused lines. I'm about to show you 5 compliments that not only grab her attention but spark curiosity and ignite attraction. If you're ready to be unforgettable, keep watching. Let's kick things off with the first compliment that will elevate your seduction game and make her see you in a whole new light. Compliment 1. Energy draws me in. You have an energy that makes me want to be around you all the time. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt drawn to someone, even if they weren't the loudest or the most striking pair? It's like they have this magnetic energy that pulls you in, right? Let me tell you about a time this happened to me. I was at a social gathering, a typical event where people are mingling, chatting, and just trying to have a good time. Among the crowd, there was this one person who, on the surface, didn't stand out in any extraordinary way, but there was something about them that just drew me in like a magnet. When I finally got the chance to talk to them, instead of going for the usual compliments like "you look great" or "do you have a nice smile," I went for something deeper. I looked them in the eye and said, "You have an energy that makes me want to be around you all the time." And let me tell you, the reaction was immediate and powerful. Their face lit up with a genuine smile, not just the polite kind, but one that told me I hit on something real, something that resonated with them on a deeper level. From that moment, our conversation flowed effortlessly. It was like the words just came naturally, and we were both fully engaged in this exchange that felt meaningful and real. By the end of the night, they told me something that stuck with me. I've never felt so genuinely appreciated before. It wasn't just about the compliment. It was about recognizing something in them that they might not even have fully appreciated themselves. That's the power of acknowledging someone's energy. It's like you're seeing a part of them that goes beyond the surface. And here's the kicker, this wasn't just a one-time thing. Ever since then, whenever I use this compliment, it's like I'm unlocking a new level of connection with the person I'm talking to. They feel seen, appreciated, and most importantly, they remember me. Because let's be honest, who doesn't want to be around someone who makes them feel good about themselves? So, if you're looking to create a lasting impression, start paying attention to the energy people bring into a room. Complimenting their energy isn't just about flattery, it's about acknowledging something fundamental about who they are. And trust me, that's the kind of compliment that sticks. Compliment 2, unique style expression. Your style is so unique. I love how you express yourself through it. We all crave individuality, right? And one of the most direct ways we express that individuality is through our style. Clothes, accessories, the way we put ourselves together, it's all a form of self-expression, a way of telling the world who we are without saying a word. So, here's the thing, when you notice and genuinely appreciate someone's style, you're doing more than just complimenting their outfit. You're acknowledging their creativity, their boldness, and their unique way of navigating the world. Let me share a story with you. I was at this contemporary art exhibition, and you know how it goes, people wandering around pretending to understand abstract art, sipping on overpriced wine. But amidst all of that, there was this one person who caught my eye. Not because they were trying to be noticed, but because their style was just so them. It was bold, different, and screamed authenticity. Everything about their outfit, from their shoes to their accessories, was a statement, a reflection of who they were. So instead of blending into the background, I decided to approach them, but instead of starting a conversation about the art or the weather, I went straight for what had drawn me in. I said, "Your style is so unique. I love how you express yourself through it." The reaction was immediate. Their eyes widened in surprise, and then a huge smile spread across their face. It was like I had just validated something deeply personal to them. They started to open up about the stories behind each piece of their outfit. Every item had a meaning, a reason it was chosen. And as they shared these stories, I realized that this compliment had opened a door to something much deeper. We ended up having a long conversation not just about fashion, but about life, art, and what it means to be true to oneself. So by the end of the night, they thanked me for noticing something that most people overlook. Here's the lesson. When you compliment someone's style in a way that recognizes it as a form of self-expression, you're not just saying, "I like your clothes." You're saying, "I see you. I see the choices you've made to present yourself to the world, and I appreciate them." And that, my friends, is powerful. It's a compliment that goes beyond the superficial and touches on something much more meaningful. So the next time you see someone with a style that stands out, don't just think it, say it. Let them know that their style caught your eye and that you appreciate the way they've chosen to express themselves. It's a compliment that's sure to leave a lasting impression and might just lead to a deeper, more meaningful connection. Compliment 3. Your smile lights up my thoughts. Your smile doesn't just light up the room, it lights up my thoughts. We've all heard the saying that a smile can light up a room, right? But let's take it a step further. What if that smile doesn't just brighten the room, it brightens your thoughts, your entire mood? Imagine how powerful it would be to let someone know that their smile does more than just look good. It makes you feel good. Let me paint you a picture. It was one of those gloomy, rainy afternoons, the kind where everything feels a bit heavier, and you're just trying to get through the day. I was sitting in a cozy little cafe, nursing a cup of coffee, when I noticed someone at a nearby table. They were just sitting there, probably waiting for a friend or maybe just enjoying a moment of peace. But what struck me wasn't their outfit or their posture, it was their smile. Even in that dim light, even with the rain pattering against the windows, their smile was like a beam of sunshine through the clouds. I couldn't just sit there and let the moment pass. So I got up, walked over to them, and instead of saying something generic, I went for something that I knew would resonate. I said, "Your smile doesn't just light up the room, it lights up my thoughts." And let me tell you, the reaction was priceless. Their smile grew even wider, and you could see in their eyes that my words had touched something deep inside them. What followed was a conversation that was as warm and comforting as the coffee I was drinking. We talked about everything from the weather to life's little joys, and throughout it all, that smile never faded. It was like the smile itself had become the centerpiece of our connection, a symbol of the positive energy between us. As we said our goodbyes, they thanked me not just for the conversation, but for the compliment. They told me that few people ever commented on their smile in such a meaningful way. Most people just say nice smile and move on. But this was different. It was about their appearance. It was about how their smile made me feel. And that's the key takeaway here. Complimenting someone's smile isn't just about acknowledging that it looks good. It's about recognizing the impact that smile has on you, how it lifts your spirits, brightens your day, and stays with you long after you've parted ways. It's a simple yet profound way to connect with someone on a deeper emotional level. So the next time you find yourself captivated by someone's smile, don't just think it, say it. Let them know that their smile doesn't just light up the room, it lights up your thoughts. It's a compliment that will not only make them feel good, but will also create a strong, positive connection between the two of you. Compliment 4, the depth in your eyes. There's a depth in your eyes that makes me want to explore what you're thinking. You've probably heard it a million times, the eyes are the window to the soul. It's a cliche for a reason, because there's truth to it. But what if you could take that old saying and turn it into something powerful, something that shows you see beyond the surface? Let me tell you how a compliment about someone's eyes can go from being ordinary to extraordinary. Picture this. I'm at a social event, one of those gatherings where everyone is chatting, networking, and trying to make small talk. My eyes scan the room and they land on someone who instantly intrigues me. It's not their outfit, it's not their hair, it's their eyes. There's something about them, a depth that's almost magnetic, like there's a whole world behind them waiting to be discovered. So I decide to approach him, but instead of saying something like, "You have beautiful, beautiful eyes," and dig deeper, I say, "There's a depth in your eyes that makes me want to explore what you're thinking." And just like that, I see their eyes light up not just with curiosity, but with genuine surprise. It's like no one has ever pointed out this aspect of them before. We start talking, and I quickly realize that there's so much more behind those eyes than meets the eye. As the conversation unfolds, I discover that they're not just attractive, they're insightful, thoughtful, and have a unique perspective on life. The more we talk, the stronger the connection grows, all sparked by that one compliment. By the end of the evening, they thank me for noticing something that most people overlook. They tell me that it's rare for someone to comment on their eyes in such a meaningful way, and that my compliment made them feel truly seen. It wasn't just about their physical appearance, it was about acknowledging something deeper, something that made them who they are. And that's the magic of this compliment. When you tell someone that their eyes have a depth that intrigues you, you're doing more than just flattery. You're showing them that you see beyond the surface, that you're interested in who they are on a deeper level. It's a compliment that can turn a casual encounter into a meaningful connection, one that leaves a lasting impression. So the next time you find yourself drawn to someone's eyes, don't settle for the usual compliments. Deeper. Let them know that there's something about their eyes that makes you want to explore what's going on in their mind. It's a powerful way to show that you're not just interested in how they look, you're interested in who they are. Compliment 5. I hang on every word you say. Every time you speak, I can't help but hang on to every word. Communication is key in any relationship, right? But it's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it. Some people have this natural gift, this way of speaking that just captivates you. It's like every word they say is filled with emotion, meaning, and power. And when you recognize that in someone, you're not just complimenting their voice or their speech, you're acknowledging something much deeper. Let me take you back to a conference I attended a few years ago. It was one of those events where you go to learn, to be inspired, and to connect with like-minded people. Among the many speakers, there was one who stood out from the rest. It wasn't just their knowledge or their expertise, it was the passion and charisma with which they delivered their ideas. Every word they spoke was like a hook, drawing you in and making you want to hear more. After their presentation, I knew I had to talk to them. But instead of just saying great speech, I wanted to convey just how much their words had impacted me. So I said, every time you speak, I can't help but hang on to every word. The response was immediate, a warm, genuine smile and a look of gratitude. They told me that while they often receive compliments about their knowledge, it was rare for someone to comment on how they delivered it. That compliment sparked a conversation that went beyond the usual small talk. We talked about communication, passion, and what it means to truly connect with an audience. By the end of our chat, they thanked me for noticing something that most people take for granted: the way they communicate. It made them feel valued, not just for what they know, but for how they share it with others. And that's what makes this compliment so powerful. When you tell someone that you hang on to every word they say, you're not just acknowledging their ability to speak, you're recognizing the impact their words have on you. It's a compliment that goes beyond the superficial and touches on something much deeper, something that can create a strong, lasting connection. So the next time you find yourself captivated by someone's words, don't just keep it to yourself. Let them know. Tell them that every time they speak, you're hanging on to every word. It's a compliment that will not only make them feel appreciated, but will also deepen the connection between you. So there you have it, 5 uncommon compliments that can leave a lasting impression and deepen your connection with that special person. We've talked about recognizing someone's unique energy, appreciating their individual style, and acknowledging the impact of their smile. We've explored how a simple comment about the depth in someone's eyes can lead to a meaningful conversation, and how expressing your admiration for the way they speak can create a strong emotional bond. These compliments go beyond surface-level flattery. They're expressions of genuine appreciation and admiration that can strengthen the bond between two people. You've just taken a major step towards mastering the art of verbal seduction, but the journey doesn't end here. If you want to keep perfecting your seduction skills, make sure to subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments which of these compliments resonated with you the most. Have you ever used any of these compliments in your life? Share your experiences in the comments. Your feedback is invaluable and can inspire others to improve their own seduction game. And stay tuned, because in our next video, we're diving even deeper into the secrets of attraction and connection. You won't want to miss it.